Hey guys, I'm John and welcome back to the Super Awesome Geek Show. Today we are taking a look at 3 G.I. Joe items that I picked up from the most awesome store, Bits and Buttons. Bits and Buttons is a local toy store with tons of vintage and modern action figures. A great store with great people, family owned, and I think they're awesome. So here is the G.I. Joe Twin Battle Gun, or the Whirlwind as it's called. So we'll take a closer look at that in a minute. This kind of transforms a little bit and can be towed behind a vehicle. Continuing my collection of Sergeant Slaughter and his Marauders, we've got Sergeant Slaughter's Marauder Lynx tank. This is awesome. It is missing some of its cabling here, but I'll get to that. But otherwise, I think it's complete. Sergeant Slaughter and his Marauders. Really cool. I love the Marauders. I love the Sergeant Slaughter stuff. And I'm so happy to have the Lynx tank. And here we got Road Pig, the Dreadnought. And I think he's complete except for a backpack. So that was a cool pickup. Hopefully I can find that backpack. But like I said, we'll go through all these. I'll put them close up here in just a second. Here we go. Let's get to that. Let's do that. Yeah. So here's the Whirlwind. Now the Whirlwind is a cannon that can spin around. It can go up, it can go down, and let's see, it has a little bit of almost feels like a springy step in it. It's got a chair here for a G.I. Joe to sit in, and the wheels will fold up, snap into place, and then you can tow the thing around. I think you're supposed to do it that way and then tow it around. And then when you get to where you gotta go, you pop the wheels down and they become like a stabilizer along with the back piece there. So we can put it on the turnabout, give it some time on that. Let's look at it from every angle. Maybe we can zoom in here too. I like how there's stickers on it to accentuate the controls, G.I. Joe along the thing. So, I mean, this looks like most of the stickers are there. Generally, there's a ton of stickers on G.I. Joe stuff. But look, this looks like most, if not all, are there. So, as far as I was concerned, this was a really nice shape and pretty much complete. So, I think all the stickers are there. So, I picked it up. It was another gun replacement that I needed. I think now that I have this and the Slam, I've got all the original ones. I wouldn't mind having the missile platform thing, the gray missile platform. I had that when I was a kid, and that might be the last one I tracked down. But otherwise, I think I've got everything that I wanted for these. So that's pretty cool. Let's move on to... Let's do the Lynx, the Sergeant Slaughter's Marauders. Here we go, guys. The G.I. Joe Lynx of Sergeant Slaughter and his Marauders. Now, this has the base of the Wolverine. You'll remember this from seeing the Wolverine with CoverGirl. But they've repainted and reused the base, repurposed it, and put this newly molded cannon on top. And You can put a driver in here, and then the cannon just, you know, shoots. Boom, 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 boom. Camouflage pattern. Sergeant Slaughter and his Marauders. Pretty cool, pretty cool. We're going to zoom back out, and we're going to take a look at some details here. So yeah, like I said, this has a cannon that can raise. Mine is a little loose, so it doesn't stick in place. I actually don't know if they originally did, but I assume they did. I would always guess they would have enough tension to stay where they need to be, but mine doesn't really. It pivots around all the way around. It's got really good stickers, G.I. Joe, the stripes. It's got a Marauders sticker right here. There's some dust I need to clean up. Now this is the part that's missing. So these tow cables were on here, and just like with my Wolverine, where just the very end is broken, on this one, the whole, I'm missing almost 2/3 of it. So on my Wolverine, it was just this end that was busted off, but I've got the whole cable otherwise. And I got that end, so I could re-glue it or do something. But on this one, the whole cable, basically 2/3 of the cable's missing. So, but I didn't mind. I mean, it gets it for a cheaper price, you know. Another Sergeant Slaughter, and there's Marauders sticker back here. We've got some hitch things on here, a tow bar, some more hitch things up front, and then we've got the engine compartment here with its little cover that goes on there. Nothing hiding in this engine cover though. Sometimes you find stuff hiding inside. Yeah, there's some dust on here I gotta get off. But otherwise, you know, pretty cool, pretty cool. I really dig this. It has the original, well, 1988. No, this was, the Wolverine was earlier, so they did change the date on that. This is probably a whole new stamp thing inserted into the mold. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. The Lynx. Sergeant Slaughter and his Marauders. Road Pig. One of the dreadnoughts. A later dreadnought, really late in the game. Road Pig's pretty cool. He's got this shoulder pad accessory that I think can come off here. Because I think when you got him, it wasn't on. But boy, it's difficult to get off. There it goes. So yeah, it's got some spiky dude things on the side here. Looks like football pads and then a shoulder pad thing. And that goes on him. And then he should have a backpack, which I don't have, but that's okay. And then he's got a giant mace club made out of a cinder block, which probably would shatter as soon as you hit someone with it, right? And then he has this crossbow weapon. This crossbow weapon that clips onto his arm. You just clip it on like that. There you go. And he can shoot that. Whoops. I think it goes over. I think it stays best if you put it on the side. Silver boots. It's got some strap here with some arrows for the crossbow. He's got a belt with a giant padded guard. Some bands on his muscular arms and an anarchy symbol over here. He's got a red stripe through his white hair. And all the paint and everything on this one seems to be pretty good. So that made me happy about it. You know, I was like, oh, I gotta get this guy. I need him for my collection, and this one seems to be in really good shape. And now I can't get this to stay on. Why not? There we go. Let's see if he stays on the roundabout here. We'll take a look at him turning round and round. Road pig. Pretty cool. I just wanted to have more dreadnoughts. He wasn't one that I had when I was a kid. It's kind of one of those whim things. I saw him there. The price was right. He was nearly complete. Looked like he was in beautiful shape. So he came home with me, you know? Well, there we go, guys. There we go. G.I. Joe vehicles picked up from Bits and Buttons. Some G.I. Joe vehicles and figure here. We've got Road Pig. We got the G.I. Joe Lynx from Sergeant Slaughter and his Marauders. And we got the Whirlwind twin battle gun. So, yeah, some cool finds, some cool pickups. And I hope you agree. Hope you like them. And these will be going in my G.I. Joe display with everything else. And, you know, hopefully they'll fit in there somewhere. It's getting crowded. I can't fit much more in there, but there's so much more that I want. Yeah, I think there's 2 more tank vehicles I got to get for the Marauders here. So I've got the little one based on the Armadillo, and I've got the Lynx here, which is based on the Wolverine, but there's one based on the Mauler, and I think there was another one, something else too, but that I wanted to get from Sergeant Slaughter's Marauders. Or maybe it's a Renegade vehicle. I got his Renegade figures. I need to get the Marauder figures. I got the Renegade figures, but not his Marauder figures. I got to get the Marauders themselves. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate it. I'm John. I'm out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at these things with me. And there'll be more to come as the week unfolds. We'll see you later. Stay awesome out there, everyone. And know that you are appreciated. All right. See you guys.